I think that Sancho from Borussia Dortmund has been linked for all summer, and they do need a right winger. So I think that would be the one that would deal with that. Centre-back, there haven't really been what would be firm reports on who they will sign, but they need a centre-back desperately to partner Harry Maguire. So that would be the third area. I do think they need a left-back because Luke Shaw has been injured quite a lot in the last few years, and I'm not sure Brandon Williams, he's a good player, but I'm not sure that he's really the replacement that will be needed. And then I think a centre forward is still required to support Anthony Martial. So they're the 5 areas. In terms of names, I'd love Messi to come to United, but I think Manchester City are more likely to sign him if he came to the Premier League.
Speaking of Donny van de Beek, though, Gary, what are your thoughts on him? And do you see him, starting in this, being a starting 11 player, or is he going to be one of those who comes off the bench and makes an impact?
No, I think he'll start. I think that you look at sort of the area of midfield for United, it does look like they've got attacking midfield players in abundance with Pogba, Fernandes and Van de Beek now. But we look at the midfield makeup of teams nowadays, we're not seeing teams playing with too many defensive midfield players. It used to be that you used to have defensive midfield players like Claude Makelele, or you think of sort of what Jordan Henderson does or Fabinho for Liverpool. I think Manchester United look like they're going to play maybe Pogba a little bit deeper, or maybe even a different system to accommodate them. I'm sure he will start.
Does Pogba have the discipline to play in that position for you? A bit deeper?
Not really. Not really. But I think if you look at the modern midfields now, there is less structure in the teams, less organisation, more fluidity, and I think that's the way Manchester United are now with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think he wants players to interchange and move around, and they'll be very difficult to play against.
One area I think everyone's going to be very interested to see is who's going to be playing in goal. Dean Henderson coming back to United, signing a new long-term contract. David De Gea, one of the best paid players in the Premier League. Who do you think is going to be between the sticks for this campaign?
I think David De Gea will be, but I don't think it's a healthy situation. Sometimes you get healthy competition for places all over the pitch, but in goalkeeper I think it's really unsettling if you've got goalkeepers fighting for that #1 spot, because you do need stability in that spot. I think it will be De Gea, but I think it's a really interesting situation and one that Ollie's going to have to manage very carefully, or else it will be a bit of a media circus over here, particularly in the UK.